Hello and welcome to the Mutant Menace presents First Appearances, a show within a show in which we take a look at the first appearances of comic book characters that you may or may not be familiar with. Now, with the upcoming release of Spider-Man Far From Home right around the corner, I thought it'd be cool if we could examine a character that I've always found interesting called Mysterio. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 13 was released in June of 1964. It was written by Stan Lee, with art by Steve Ditko, and it was lettered by Art Simek. Taking a look at this groovy cover, we see that Spider-Man's webs are ineffective against a mystifying figure in classic villain colors, green and purple. He's appearing in a cloud of smoke, and he has no face, so the emphasis is on the eyes of his costume, or his cape, giving a very inhuman, eerie feel. This issue opens with Spider-Man robbing a bank, and word spreads fast. Peter Parker wonders if he has a split personality capable of crime. Aunt May worries for Peter that night before he wakes up to find that more injustice has struck in his name. Pete seeks help from a psychiatrist before realizing the risk to his identity and backing out of it. Others begin to notice inconsistencies in Peter's behavior, and he asks J. Jonah Jameson for a loan to help him with Aunt May's mortgage, but he's too busy celebrating the fact that he was right about Spider-Man being a menace. Jameson doesn't give in. Peter resolves to take Spidey pictures to make extra money, but the public is in full witch hunt mode as an angry mob chases him off. The next day, we see that Flash Thompson thinks Spider-Man is innocent, while Jameson enlists the aid of Mysterio, a strange man who appears in the doorway with a big ol' cloud of smoke. Mysterio leaves Jameson and company with a note instructing them to print a message in the Daily Bugle, signaling Spider-Man to meet him atop the Brooklyn Bridge for the answers he seeks. The two meet on the bridge and waste no time engaging in battle after Mysterio promptly threatens our hero's life. Mysterio easily dodges Spider-Man's blows, even disintegrating his webs as fast as he can sling them. Spider-Man is enveloped in a cloud of smoke and is unable to fight back. Even his trusty spider sense fails him in detecting Mysterio, forcing him to retreat, fleeing the pursuit of the police, who have witnessed Mysterio's triumph and hails him as a hero. Mysterio basks in his newfound fame, agreeing to reveal his identity to the Daily Bugle only when J. Jonah Jameson makes good on the riches he's promised to him. We see Flash Thompson still rooting for Spider-Man, despite hating Peter Parker, and Parker is even introduced to Mysterio in Jameson's office. Little does Mysterio know, Peter used this opportunity to plant a tracker in the folds of his cloak, using its signal to locate and corner him outside of a film studio. A film studio is a pretty convenient setting for Mysterio to tell Spider-Man his life story in true Silver Age fashion. It's here that we learn that Mysterio was a stuntman turned special effects engineer who one day decided, why work for a living when I can dress up as Spider-Man, utilize my professional experience to mimic his appearance and abilities, and rob banks for cash, thereby defaming the real Spider-Man, so I may create a new alter ego for myself and take his place as a hero for the people. Good plan. Too bad Mysterio's talkative nature may be his own downfall, as we find that Spider-Man has captured the entire monologue on a tape recorder before pummeling him into a hot set for a movie being shot. Chaos ensues, and Spider-Man is able to defeat Mysterio, but not before snapping some money-making photos of the battle. Between the recorded confession and the action-packed photographs, Peter is able to clear Spidey's name and make a healthy sum of money at the Bugle, and the issue ends with Flash Thompson's defense of Spider-Man being validated, and our hero getting playful revenge on J. Jonah Jameson. So, there you have it. The very first appearance of Mysterio in 1964's Amazing Spider-Man issue number 13. Now, if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more content. I will be back. I'm Cody, and this has been the Mutant Menace presents First Appearances, helping you be the well-actually monster in your friend circle. Hey, hey.